They are the real spirit. This is why if you take a look in the hadith that Rasulullah says, seven kind of people will be under the shade of Arsh in the day of judgment. What kind? 7 groups, right? 7 groups of people. Sab'atun yuzilluhumullahu fi zillihi yawma la zilla illa zillu arshi. In another hadith comes la zilla illa zillu. So whatever it is, the 7 group of people will be under the shade of Arsh Azim in the day of judgment. And among them, Shabun Nasha'a Ibadatillah. Among them, this young people, the youth who spend his young youth life, young time, fi Ibadati Rabbihi, in the worship of Allah. Who spend his youthness in the worship of Allah. So how powerful this youth person, this young person. The time whatever we have passed the youthness, now we are in the elder time, right? Buddha, Amra Buddha, naki? Buddha. But there is a good message also for the Buddha people. The Buddha, we should not be deprived from that. Rasulullah says, Rajulun kharaja minal masjidi wa qalbuhu mu'allaqun. Buddha, the old one I am talking to as myself, that you have a good message here also in this same hadith. When you went out from the masjid and your heart is hanging on with the masjid, you are waiting to come again, you will be in this shade also. So, youth people is the real, young people is the real strength of Islam. And there is the word is fitya. Fitya is the word plural. Is awal fitya to some young people that took the shelter ilal kahfi, in the cave. Faqalu, and they made the dua, they said, Rabbana wa Allah, atina min ladunka rahma. Give us rahma from yourself, from your own mercy. Give us to us. O hayyi lana min amrina rashada, and facilitate all the things, whatever we need. Amrina is a plural word. Whatever we need for the guidance, you provide us. This is the dua. Here is the dua in your flyer or robe. Bestow on us mercy from yourself and facilitate for us our affairs in the right way. So this is a dua carried out as a big story. And this story was so important. Because of this importance, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala name a surah of Quran by this Kahf. Kahf means cave. Cave in the mountain, not in the general field. It is important, this is why Allah named that. Why? Because there is a story and we are in the same condition right now in this earth. All over the world, we are in the same condition. The real history or story was like that. After Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, after he passed away, and his followers, they went astray, they got dalala. After Isa alayhi salam, it was a long time before Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this story is here, these people, after Nabi Isa alayhi salam, they start doing so many wrong things. So many wrong things. Even they changed their aqidah, their belief, they changed. And they start worship the idol. They started like that. And there was a king. We say Badshah. You understand Badshah? Or you understand king?
Raza.
Same thing, right? Raza. King. There was a king. His name was Duqyanos. King Duqyanos. He was so many worst human. He was idol worshipper. And whoever is not setting partner with Allah, he killed them. This is why there is a city named Afshus. There was a very good people, pious people at that time also. Some people, they got scared of this king because he used to kill them. So they want to they went from their own city of Shush, went to the cave to save their life. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying this word, awal fitiyatu. They refuge over there, some people, young people. Fitya means young people. So now today was the gathering of young people. But most of us is not that much young now. The old people is sitting in my front too. And myself also, not anymore young.
For today,
So, they have escaped from their own city and took the shelter in the cave among the mountain. Why? They want to save their iman, not only their life. What is the real fact? Save their iman, their faith, their belief. They want to save it because this Duqyanus Zalim, he will kill them, so they ran away from their own city and took the shelter inside the mountain. And when they went to the cave, they made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the real fact. If Allah is giving you the tawfiq, ability, or Allah giving you guidance, then you will be. There is another story. After Duqyanos, the time is passing, time is going on. Duqyanos died. Finished, gone.
Yay.
Another king came in there. Another king, he was so pious person. So they changed. Duqyanus was worst one, and the best one came in. He was very faithful believers, and he is helping to the Muslim people, those who are at that time, they are also called Muslim. Muslim name is not only for the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Muslim name was before also. Nowadays the English or English writers, historian people, they changed the original name and then name by their own desire. Some of them Christian, some of them Jewish. Not Jewish, what is it? Jewish. They name by this way, Isai, Yehudi. But originally the believers of Musa alayhi salam, their name was also Muslim. Say loudly, what was the name?
Muslim.
So Muslim name is not for only the Muhammadur Rasulullah, Ummah of Muhammad. No, not only that. min qablu wa hadha. From very beginning, all of the worship of oneness, Tawheedi, those who are Tawheed, believing in one Allah, they are called Muslims. From the very beginning. So another Badshah came in, another king is there, he is very pious person, helping people. Religious activities is going on now. Before was whoever do the religious work, they got killed. Now is very nice time going on. The history there is another king is right now. His name was Baidarus. The king Baidarus was very pious person. Very hard to remember this name, right? Baidarus. Dokianus. Can you remember that name? Dokianus was kafir. He changed the religion of Isa alayhi salam, and Baidarus was very pious person. He was very good religious Christian king. So we have these two kind of king in here. In the time of Dokianus, these 7 people, they are too young, 7 person, they ran away from their own community to the cave and they made dua, oh Allah save us, because they want to save their iman. This story is narrated here in the Quran. Quranic word is very detailed. We don't need to go into the other books. If we read the Quran, we have all the details in the ayat of Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, Nahnu naqussu alayka naba'ahum bilhaq. Allah talking to his Rasul Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying, Nahnu naqussu alayka, I am going to narrate a story upon you. Naba'uhum, I mean Ashabul Kahf, those who are in the cave. Innahum fityatun amanu bi rabbihim. The story is totally clear here. Innahum fityatun, those people was young. Amanu bi rabbihim, they have iman with their Rabb, with their Allah. So that means they are believers, they are the follower of Isa alayhi salam. وَزِدْنَاهُمْ huda. And Allah saying, I have extend the more hidayat for these people. So they become muballigh. And when they started their work, the zalim, Dokianus started his zulum against these people. And it is the nature. It is the nature. Whoever stand for the hidayah, they will be in trouble from the non-believers. Say from where? From whom? From non-believers. Whoever stand for that. Whenever you stand for this hidayah, the non-believers will give you the hard time. And this is what is happened here. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, I have extended the hidayat for these people. وَزِدْنَاهُمْ huda. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if Allah wants to give something, He never needs help from anybody else. He can do whatever He wants to do. So Allah saying that I have extended the hidayat for these people. وَرَبَطْنَا عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ. I have put the more strength in their qalb. When they stood up, at that time I make their heart so strong. They stand up in the front of Duqyanus, the Zalim Badsha. قالوا, they answered the question of Tuqyanus, Rabbuna wa Rabbus samawati wal ard. Our Lord is the one who created us and this whole universe. Rabbuna wa Rabbus samawati wal ard. وَلَن نَدْعُوَ مِن دُونِهِ إِلَٰهًا. And we will never ask, never call, never do the ibadah min dunihi, beside him. Beside means Allah. Without Allah we will never call anybody, we will not do the ibadah to anyone. If we do, لَقَدْ قُلْنَا إِذًا شَطَطًا, if we call someone beside Allah, then we are committing so much bad things. Very bad. إِذًا شَطَطًا. Very bad. And we don't want to be bad.